One of the biggest lies in content creation is this: just pull out your phone and start recording. It sounds good, it sounds motivational, it sounds empowering, but trust me, if that is the mindset to start with, there is a high chance you will quit. Not because you're lazy, not because you're not talented, but because nobody told you the whole truth. Content creation is one of the most deceptively difficult careers on the internet. See, there are two groups of people giving advice online. The first group understands human psychology. They know people love hearing that success is easy. They know people love hearing they can start with nothing and become successful in a few months. So they tell you, just use your phone, just start, just post consistently. Then they sell you a course or ask you to follow them. Trust me, many of those people are selling dreams, because content creation is not easy. It is time consuming, it is skill demanding, it is money consuming, and sometimes it is downright frustrating. Then there is the second group. These are the people who are actually successful, the people who have been doing this for years, the people who have built audiences, built influence, built businesses. And the problem with these people is that they have become so good that they forget how difficult this journey is for beginners. They tell you things that are technically correct but incredibly hard to execute. They say, just tell better stories, just be authentic, just provide value. Okay, how? Nobody explains that part conclusively. The casual netizen spends years discovering what creators already know. A flawless 1-minute video is often the product of months of mistakes, failures, retakes, and experimentation. We consume content too easily. That is the problem. You can watch 100 reels in 1 hour, so your brain starts assuming they are easy to make. They are not. Let me prove it. I dare you, right now, record a 1-minute video explaining a point, just 1 minute. No no stopping, no restarting, no forgetting what you wanted to say, just 1 minute. You will quickly realize that speaking naturally to a camera is a very high-level skill. And that is before we even talk about editing or sound or lighting or camera setup. Let's talk about gadgets, because this old just pull out your phone thing sounds great until reality arrives. This setup I'm using today started with a Samsung Note 9, then came ring lights, then more lights, then learning where to position them, then understanding backgrounds, then understanding why one corner of the room looks terrible and another corner suddenly makes you look professional, then learning about ISO, aperture, shutter speed, color grading, audio enhancement, compression, bit rates. The list never ends. At one point, I thought all I needed was a phone. Then I discovered the room was fighting me, the walls were fighting me, the lighting was fighting me, even the windows were fighting me. The one window with the best light had the worst background. The one background that looked great had terrible lighting. Nobody talks about these things. People say, just stand near a window. Okay, and what if the background behind that window looks terrible? What then? Houses are not built for content creation. Most of them are not. And yet beginners are told this journey is simple. It is not. Now don't get me wrong, a modern iPhone makes life a little bit easier. A good camera definitely helps. Better GR definitely helps. But GR does not remove the need to understand content creation. It only removes some friction. You still need to learn, you still need to fail, you still need to improve. And if you think faceless content is the easier route, I can assure you it is not. Take it from a guy who has worked on more than 10 faceless YouTube channels. People hear 11 labs and think they have discovered the cheat code until they have to produce content every single week for months, and suddenly the subscription starts piling up, the cost starts piling up, the workload starts piling up, and most people quit. That is the truth. So what is the correct way to think about content creation? Simple. Think of it as a career, not a side hustle, not a get-rich scheme, not an emergency escape plan from debt. A career, the same way you would think about becoming a lawyer, an engineer, a doctor, a business owner. You are entering a profession. You will start with the phone, then one day you will need a dedicated camera. You will start knowing nothing about light, then one day you will obsess over lighting. You will start knowing nothing about editing, then one day you will appreciate editors like they are magicians. These things goes deep, very deep, and the people who succeed are usually the people who become addicted to the process, not the money, not the views, the process, because quitters get nothing. There is no consolation prize. The internet only rewards people who stay in the game long enough, and this is why some of the smartest professionals hire agencies, consultants, editors, videographers, and experts, because they understand something most beginners do not: experience has value. And sometimes paying someone who has already suffered through 2 years of mistakes is cheaper than spending 2 years making the same mistakes yourself. That is the mindset beginners should have. Not, I can pull up my phone, but I am entering a profession and I am prepared to grow into it.